Julius Seizure, Act 3, Scene 2, verses 73 to 118. Peace! Let us hear what Anthony can say. You gentle Romans, peace! Oh, let us hear him. I come to praise, not to bury the shoddy and the rooted, to lament for the passing of those men safari-suited, who'd flatten you with mindless glee when they got really neutered. Behind the bottle shop you'd see the roughest justice done. Yeah, it was assault and battery, but with a sense of fun, and a drink together after, when the ambulance had come. Who thought you'd ever miss the barmaid's brutal snarl, and the guys who looking at you strange while she says, "What's yours, doll? Wanna go?" is all you can recall before the blow and grand mal. You got a fucking mouth on you, those mustachy obs would say, back when being literate was something to hide away, and being mediocre meant you played in the VFA. But now everyone's talking, and it's Sir Trey with tea, and all those fucking DJs and their flashy repartee. It's always breakfast down in hell, and radio compulsory. From McGuinness to Maguire to Douglas fucking Aiton, there's a whole new type of person that's taken over this damn nation, and I'm not talking round racist crap about Asian immigration, because if you're a yobbo now, you're rooted. No one else says, "I'll have your pal." Listen to Adrian Martin, John Casimir, et al. Excellence is demanded, or the critics give you hell. Everyone's got a fucking voice. There's personae, right and left. You must learn this stuff in school. I mean, what fucking next? Leave the EG cadets crap on, then move to the London desk. Who needs another columnist to point out the thing about living in the suburbs is that ain't like Berlin, just in case you and Guildford were ever wondering. I'll tell you what can get fucked, and that's fucking them for starters. If there's one thing we don't need, it's another mouthy smart ass slagging off the guys who wear footy shorts and zapatas. You know what we swap them for? People who say rad, and all blokes who go around beating books on being a modern dad. Why, everything's so cool these days, I can't even understand Telstra ads. Excellence surrounds us like a fucking voodoo curse. There's Helen Garner's sister's book. There's all the modern verse. There's world's best practice and businessmen talking terse on a mobile phones on a mobile net that reaches around the earth. Everything is excellent. Nowadays there's nothing worse than saying, "I don't give a shit." You'll be in a fucking hearse, driven by some consultant git who's analysed your system and wants to fully integrate you into modern wisdom. He's gonna take you by the balls and flush you down the cistern. You know what killed the Anzacs? Weren't the fucking Turks. It was the Australians coming after them, talking up the perks of fucking multi-skilling and how the internet fucking works. So give me back the good old days, though I know they really stank. You and everyone could seem to tell when you were talking wank, and we didn't all have to go around pretending to be Yanks. Give us back those great-eyed days and made this nation free, like the end of season footy trip, and enough the fuck inefficiency. And if they aren't part of freedom, well, who gives a fuck? Not me. Why find a voice now at this stage when silence was just fine? Why learn to talk in coffee shops? It's a fucking wank for mine. Coat hanger, one of those effete guys. Next thing you know, he's crying. The one good thing about dumbing down is you ain't that fucking smart. I thought Australia was the country that had a silent heart. It's time to shut fucking up! You know what? I'll start.